As Miguel Pimentel evolved from behind-the-scenes hitmaker to legitimate star, his use of guitar served as a sturdy narrative peg. Having demonstrated his facility as both feature and lead over the last few years, it's easier to appreciate the axe, whether deployed by him, his longtime collaborator Happy Perez, or a couple hired hands, for its stable qualities. In Miguel's hands, it's a scuffing agent, a charcoal pencil setting his ecstasy in relief, even as the world falls around him on the politically haunted war. God is here, of course, but Miguel's also tugging the thread between carnality and catastrophe. When the gavel hit the stand, he sang on a bonus cut from 2015's Wild Heart, I'm Damned to Loving You. He's still scouting this territory, still looking for the intersection of drive and drive. Got a mind full of TNT, Need a Lunatic Just Like Me, is the first couplet on lead off track, Criminal. Miguel sings it over a sustained strum, which drifts placidly upward, then switches back on itself, despite references to Columbine, 9/11 and the California Code for Involuntary Confinement. He's untroubled. Crisply flanged banana clip finds Miguel driving his love around, an M16 at the ready, Korean missiles in the sky. It's like I'm trigger happy, he marvels before tearing off some mirthless laughter. He raises the stakes on the stunning infidelity narrative, City of Angels, fighter jets battle spacecraft while he's holed up with her sidepiece, ignoring his girl's texts. Toms boom over blunted guitar fuzz. The story ends with the singer, the last man alive in Los Angeles, scouring the wreckage for his lover. For all this rendered chaos, Miguel's resisted calling this his woke album. As the son of a Mexican immigrant and a black woman, it's hard to imagine what kind of awakening he could possibly undertake. Nevertheless, what's striking about War? A Raphael Saadiq co-write Wolf makes ravaging its central concern. Clip, throwback soul arpeggios alternate with drum detonations, while Miguel swallows his hoary metaphor, you say you want it big and bad, baby, whole. He's joined for a moment by the light stepping R. On triumphal fade of Skywalker, he keeps begging his friends to fight the cousin of guest Travis Scott, passes a cup to his girl as he mentions his near overdose. But the most audacious meeting of Eros and Beres occurs on penultimate track, Anointed. Guitars SC like nails on a back, hisses mimic the steady intake of breath. Come to me, Miguel moans, I'm your rod, death and resurrection. He and his lover assume new roles with dizzying speed. They are supplicants and priests and deities, they are infirm and renewed. On the squelch funk jam, Told You So, he croons that every pleasure you taste has its price, but for 4 slow-burning minutes, Anointed gleefully pays the cost. In lesser hands, all this weight could feel leaden. But Miguel remains a craftsman, and leisure gets its due. Pineapple Skies, the closest thing the album has to a sure hit, is a windswept devotional in the adorn mode, right down to the whoops. The high-stepping dance rock cut, Caramelo Duro, featuring newly minted Grammy nominee Kali Uchis, is a bilingual disco built with sugar walls. And though J. Cole's feature on the D'Angelo pastiche, Come Through and Chill, references NFL player protests and murderous cops, it's in service of inviting someone over to clear his mind. It's only on the Closer Now, a spare, deliberate power ballad until its thumping final third, that the outside world fights Miguel to a draw. He starts by addressing the CEO of the free world, as if realizing the futility of the effort. He turns his eye to us. We can work together, he pleads, we only suffer what we allow. He mentions Flint and Puerto Rico, Standing Rock and Houston. The emotion strains him, and you can hear Marvin every time he rocks back on his heels. But if the last year has taught us anything, it's that searching for better angels over the shoulders of the gods of war is an asymmetrical tactic. Miguel's personal quest for peace resonates loud.